Okay. Today we are going to be, look on page 1 of the handout that I just handed out to you. Okay, the numbers are in the corner up here. And the topic is the U.S. A Closer Look. Today we're going to learn more about the United States of America. Many of you have already been to the United States and have visited many cities in the United States as a tourist. Raise your hand if you've been to the U.S. Okay? All of us? We've all been to the United States. We've all visited there for different reasons. In regards to trade, we've already discussed Canada's major trading partners. Anybody remember what they were? Yeah.
U.S., Japan, and UK.
Excellent. By how much more was the U.S. trading partner than the U.K. and Japan?
Well, if the U.S. was 60%, the others had to be in 40% in that range.
In much lower ranges. Was it 60% or was it even higher? What was the number? Yeah.
80?
It was in the high 80s. 80% plus trade in Canada takes place with the United States. What does that tell us? That's a strike, Zoe. What does that tell us?
That U.S. is very important to get to helping Canada become what Canada is.
Excellent. Yeah?
It means that most things that we buy aren't from Canada, are from America.
Have a very high chance of being from America. Definitely. Now let's look inside. Today, however, I'm on the third sentence in this paragraph, in the first paragraph. Okay, if you don't see it, it's up here. Today, however, we're going to analyze the 4 different regions that make up the United States of America and discover what makes the U.S. such an appealing trading partner to Canada. What does appealing mean? Appealing trading partner, yeah.
Something that is like you want.
Yes. Okay, if we're doing 86% of our trade with them, that means we really, really like the U.S. Okay, they appeal to us. Now, I want to figure out what is it exactly about the U.S. that appeals so much to us. Anybody see where it said 4 different regions? Everybody put their finger on that word. 4 different regions. Could you underline it? 4 different regions. If you can't see, just turn to a friend. That is going to be the focus of the next few days of us working together. We're going to be analyzing what makes the 4 different regions. Those are, when you take all the states in America, you can divide them up into 4 different sections. There's all the states that are along what part of the U.S.? Anybody know? Yeah.
There's the northwest, northeast, southeast, and
Take that out because nobody can understand you.
okay, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest.
Okay, you're definitely in the right direction. There's all the states that run along the east coast. There's all the states that run along the west coast. There's the states that are to the south. Okay? And then there's all the states in the middle. Okay? Those are what we call the 4 different regions. And if we open up our books, which you can do, to page 40 to 49. So start on page 40. Okay, you're going to see a map. Who sees 4 different colors on the map? Okay? Those 4 different colors, can I have everybody's hands up? Who sees the 4 different colors on the map? Page 40. Ezra, do you see it? So why isn't your hand up? Thank you. Okay, there's 4 different colors. What do you think those 4 colors represent? Yeah.
Different places in the
Excellent. The 4 different regions. Now, take your sheets and here the fun begins. Today, in groups, we're going to work on understanding to the very best of our abilities what makes each of those 4 regions different and why they make excellent trading partners for Canada. So what kind of things do you think you're going to learn about each one of those regions? Anybody want to guess? Zoe? Focus, please. Yes.
What goods they have.
What goods they have. What else? What else? Yeah.
what content.
Yes, what imports and exports? Excellent.
Well, what it looks like what the first of all the economy and also like exactly what they look like.
What the land looks like. What do you think the land has to do with trade?
Oh.
What does the land have to do with trade? Yeah.
How many different goods they're growing and
Excellent. Agriculture, right? What they grow. Yeah.
Climate also has a lot to do with it.
Climate has a lot to do with it. You're 100% right. Yeah.
Terrain.
Touring. Excellent. Yeah.
I said terrain, not touring.
Oh, what did you say?
Terrain.
Terrain. Sorry.
If you
Excellent.
drive
That's
a
right
truck
too.
full of cars and the whole thing just one big mountain to get up to this place. It's gonna cost a lot more because you're going slow because it's a mountain.
You're 100% right. If it's all mountains, you're definitely not growing things there. You're definitely not going to be wanting to manufacture, like little plants on top of mountains. That's certainly not going to help us. So here's the task. Look where it says your task on your worksheet. Okay? Everybody sees, Jordan? Where it says your task. Your task. Let's go. Using the information found in our textbook on page 40 to 49, you and your partners are going to work on creating 4 different mini projects, one for each region of the United States. You will write a song, design a colorful map with pictures and using modeling clay, create a brochure, and draw a mini mural. The purpose of each of these mini projects will be to give over as much information as you can as to why each of the 4 regions in the U.S. make a good trading partner to Canada. Okay, so 4 projects, right? 4 small projects. Each project is going to be about what? Yeah. The USA, particularly?
one of each 4 regions.
One of each 4 regions. So the song will be about one region. The mural will be about another. Your brochure will be about a different region, and your map will be about a different region. Okay? So by the end, you'll have one project for each region. Question to you. Where are you going to find the information? Where's all the information to put in these projects going to be found? Avi,
In the book?
on what pages?
On 40 to 49.
Excellent. You don't need to do research. You don't need to do your own research. You don't need to go on the computers. You'll see when you need to go, but you will not need to go for research because all the information is on page 40 to 49. That makes this project a lot more simple than many of the past projects we've done. Okay, because you have the information. Song rap. The materials that you need are all listed there. The requirements are all listed there. So I'm not going to go through each one. It's very self-explanatory. You're going to read each one in your groups together. And if you have questions from there, I'll explain to you how you can ask questions at that point. But I'm not going to go through each one of the projects because it's very clearly written. What are the expectations for the project? Go to the last page. You have a rubric on the last page. Okay? A rubric for each mini project. So if you turn to page 4, you'll see the rubric. The rubric tells you exactly what you need to do. Moshitsuki, I need you focusing with me. We're on page 4. For the song rap, a level 1, a level 2, a level 3, a level 4. What's the best level you want to try? Yep. 4. 4 is the highest. 3, level 3s are great. If you get all 3s, I'm thrilled. If you get all 4s, I'm super thrilled. If you get a 2 and that's the best you can do, I'm super duper thrilled. The goal is to do the best you can do, right? And the requirements for what the project's going to look like at the end can all be found in the rubric, okay? So, let's move to the partners so we know who's in our group and then we can get started, okay? Number 1 rule, before I tell you about partners, no facial expressions. I don't need anybody to go, I don't need any groans. I want you to keep your poker faces on, okay? So nobody sees your expression. For this assignment, the group will be as follows. Group 1, Lydia, Rena, and Moshe Tzvi. Group 2, Zoe, Israel, Megan. Group 3, Ezra, Jordan, Judy. Group 4, Avihadim, Ethan, and Michaela. Group 5, Carly, Moria, and Yelene. Do you all see little symbols by your names? So I'm going to explain to you what those symbols mean. If you have a star by your name, that means you are the only student who can come to my desk to get any additional materials you need to complete the task. If you look on my desk, you have all the papers you need. You have some pencil crayons if your group doesn't have. You have clay. The materials are there, so if you need them, you can go and get them, okay? The student with the exclamation mark by their name is the only student allowed to come and find me after the 1, 2, 3, then ask me questioning format, okay? So if your group has a question, you're going to first go to a different group, okay? And if you can't, you go to another group. And if you can't, you ask another group. And after asking 3 different groups, if you still don't have the answer, then you can come find me. Okay, and again, who's the only person that can come find me? Yeah.
The one with the exclamation mark.
Excellent. The one with the exclamation mark by their name. What should it be?
Are these just for today?
For this project.
The whole project?
Yeah. The student with the smiley face by their name can smile and relax because they have no additional jobs to worry about today. Okay, so if you have a smiley face, you don't need to worry. All you have to do is assist and contribute to the group to the best of your abilities. The 5 rules for group work are up here. These are the rules we're keeping, too, to make sure that everybody is treated the way they need to be during group work. I'm going to remind you again, everybody has the right to ask anybody in their group for help. Everybody in the group has a duty to assist each person in their group. We need to respond respectfully to people's ideas, even if we don't like them or we don't agree with them. We need to be responsible for our own work and behavior at all times. And lastly, we have to help the group without doing the work for other people. Okay, and I'm going to be going around meeting with the groups as you're working, assisting wherever you guys need help, clarifying whatever you need clarification for. Now, look around the room. Group 2, you're going to work here. You could take 3 desks that are here, push them together, and this is your workstation. Group 1, you're going to work here. You're going to push 3 desks together, and that's your workstation. Group 4, you're in the back. That's your workstation. Put 3 desks together. Group 5, here's your workstation. Group 3, here's your workstation. Everybody knows their groups. Everybody knows where you're working. The materials that you need for each project are clearly listed by each mini project where it's explained. Okay, so where each mini project is explained tells you the materials. It also tells you the time limit. You are limited for time, so you need to make sure that you follow the time frames. Okay, I have my clock over there. You can write down up here, use this clock, you can use the timer, whatever helps you guys stay focused. Yes?
I don't like people using my desk, so can I?
You know, we have to be comfortable with sharing our desks because they're school property, not yours. What is everybody not going to do?
Touch people's inside.
In fact, you know how we're going to put the desks together? We're going to put them together like this, where the 2 insides are touching each other, so nobody can touch inside your desk. Okay? So all the open parts are going to be closed so that nobody can touch anything. Does that sound okay? Yes.
What? I got mixed with like these 2, so what's this?
So it shows it over here. Okay? Everything is explained. Okay? Yes.
But it's a very smart idea because what if you need to go get someone from your desk and then you have to instruct everyone's working?
Okay, I'm telling you now, the only things you need from your desk are markers. So if you have markers or scissors or glue, you can take it out now, and then you don't need to worry. Okay, Zoe? Yeah.
Fully in class project, right?
Yeah, fully in class. 1, 2, 3, get into groups, get those desks together!
Is why there's a group 2 and group 3?
This is on this.
Sorry. Over here. Or yeah, then you can.
Can you like turn your desk? Ethan will be sitting in Ezra's desk.
Ezra's desk.
I'm allowed to use my desk like that. I'm allowed to use my desk like that. Is that what you want my desk?
Watch out,
Abby! Yeah, they don't need a dick.
Hello, Rabbi.
Hey, group mates.
Okay, I'm giving you 10 more seconds to get into the group. Let's go.
Whoever wants to use my cushion, you can go to Never mind. Yeah, I guess.
Great job transitioning. Good work. Girls on the floor. You don't want to work on the desk eraser? I'm okay with that as long as you're okay with that.
Actually, as we
Which area?
Okay. What do you think is you're doing?
No, but seriously.
You have to admit that was pretty good.
Yes.
No, not like that. Not like that. No, you have to. Dude, where's the battery?
You guys are time, you're limited in time. You guys are start getting to work.
I know I'm gonna get.
Sorry. What task are you guys working on? You want to first read through all the Did you ask the other people and then
Yeah, we did. Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
Wait, but I don't know if they're gonna know this. Even if you guys are under that,
What's your name, Byron?
Wiser.
Okay, now you have a question. You have answer either question. Yeah.
Wiser is for the rest.
What do you know?
What are you supposed to draw?
Nope.
Which picture for the map?
Let's follow that.
All the information's in your book.
Wait, can you listen to anything?
Read the instructions for the song.
How long does the song have to be, Mrs. Wise?
Like 3.5.
Sit down. It says it over there. Should we do song number? Okay. Pick the first song. What's the concept? What do you mean by If you read the section, what types of songs does it say to choose? I'm not
Edit that out.
You may choose any that you wish, though I highly recommend you choose something simple and not too complicated, like
Wait, we have
we have to remember. The point is to give over information, not to have a good tweet. Okay? So get started.
We're gonna have to sing it. Morgan, can you just? So wait, we gotta choose songs then, like from that song.
Okay, so that's all right. No.
Wait,
Did you see what I said about the song though? I always know. What type of song did I suggest?
It said, I'm complicated. Go ahead and translate the song. Great. It's not about showing off your singing skills. It's about showing off the whole region, right? You want to focus on the region. Yeah, exactly. That's more the point. How you guys doing? What's the We have to talk. Which states make it up?
No. Washington.
talking
No,
about?
but she doesn't know
So,
it's
5 states, what kind of information do you want?
That's have a time on it.
What's the time of the sun? About what? That tells us what? That tells us Good, for trade. So that's our, okay, so work on trade. Okay, so let's see how you do.
Why do you have New York?
It's not an hour.
No, you got the